So, after our Friday chat last week, I had a Steve Ladner ask a really good question in the comments. It's had me thinking all weekend. Here's what he asked. Why does attorneys and doctors have practice while most anyone else have jobs? Good question, Steve. And for a second I thought, well, there's the licensure component, but then I realized, there are a lot of professions out there with a licensure component. Teachers, engineers, architects, etc. And what I come up with is doctors and lawyers have practices because everything changes at such a rapid rate. There's no A plus B equals C in our world. And I understand you may sit there and go, well, Joey, this scientific method, it's what doctors rely on all the time. I get that, but at the same time, they've asked you this family history, they've gotten all your medicals, they get you in the surgery room, and all of a sudden your levels start changing unexpectedly. They don't know why, so a doctor has to use his knowledge in the moment to start balancing things, to get you back to equilibrium, to keep you alive. And lawyers are doing the same thing in a courtroom setting. If a witness said something that nobody expected them to say, then all of a sudden you better be prepared to make the changes over here. Medicine and law are always changing. I'm always watching out for new legislation, especially some of the stuff coming down this July, because July the 1st is normally when they make their law changes. So we've got that going all the time in the back of our heads. I used to build theater sets when I was in college, and I also poured concrete. Well, I knew building the set as a carpenter that if I put my speed square up there and it was squared and I could put a level on it and it was level, then wada bing, wada bam, I was good to go. The concrete, once we got our mixture ratio the way we wanted it, we poured it, we would screed it, we would float it, we would trowel it, and then we'd wreck out the form and go to the next job site and do it again. I can't do that with a trial. I literally could have the same charges and the same judge and a different jury in the same jurisdiction and try the same case twice, and I might get two different results. So, and that's if I kept just very linear approach. I can't do that. I've got to be watching what is going on throughout the entire trial, and I better be making changes for your case's sake. And that's the real difference I come to. And I talked to two attorneys about it, and they were kind of on the same page. So if you have any comments, any ideas about this or anything like that, please let me know. I'm definitely interested because this was a really good question. I really appreciate Steve asking it. I hope y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see y'all in the next video.